Hi family, this is the Luck Mom here. Dubiajobscam is my name. I'm an ex-housemaid of Saudi Arabia and I create awareness on what happens in the Middle East. Sometimes I do help those ladies who are stuck in the Middle East countries, domestic workers. I also create awareness on human trafficking and modern day slavery. And today I have a case of modern day slavery where somebody has worked for 8 months without pay. Up at you can see we have a lady by the name Rachel Wanjiko Motori, who went to Saudi Arabia. She's finishing her contract this month, so she has gone for 8 months without pay. I'm wondering, this is a mother. Watoto wake wanakaa rental. She needs to pay rent. Anafaa kulipa mfanyikazi wake, but she has not been paid for 8 good months. So she went to Saudi Arabia through an agency called Roshamark International Kenya. This is an international limited. This is the name of the agency that took her to Saudi Arabia. And our office in Saudi Arabia is called Rukin Eden Recruitment Saudi. That is the for office in Saudi Arabia. So there is this broker by the name Maggie. Maggie is the broker in Kenya. And a broker is Roshamark International. When this lady tried to reach her some few months ago, she was like, "You are not the first person kuenda Saudi Arabia kutolipwa." That is how they respond. We're in trouble. But I want to tell you that we are not going to keep quiet until this lady gets her pay. So I reached out again to Mary. Mary is the director of the Roshamark. And then she was like, I was going to do a follow-up. Her response wasn't bad like Maggie. Maggie alikuwa anasema, "You are not the first person kuenda Saudi Arabia. Usiwe wa kwanza kutolipwa. Like they have sold you money, wanakujibu vile wanataka." I'm going to share the number of Maggie and Mary, the director. They help us in following up this girl. Hawezi kulipwa pesa yake. Huyu ni mama watoto ambaye hakuna watoto wanamtegemea. Na sasa ako tu in a dilemma. So when I tried to reach the boss, alikuwa sijui aje. Huyo boss wake sijui ni aina gani. Hapo anataka kusikia, anasema, "You are spoiling the relationship between me and my maid." Like yani anaona tu kama wako sawa. Unafanya kazi without pay how? So I'm going to share the number of this boss. We need to remind him that this is also somebody's mother. She's somebody's daughter and she has dependents. Working for 8 months without pay, mazeyo ni ndoto. Ladies don't work without pay. You're not supposed to work without pay. So this lady, she's just stranded. She doesn't know what to do. The kids are suffering. So all people who are depending on her, they're suffering. She has not been paid. I am trying to share this information so that it can reach many people as possible. We need to fight for the right of this lady. She needs to get paid. Any maid working in Saudi Arabia, you need to understand that by the end of every month, you need to be paid. That is how the law says. If you don't understand the law of Saudi Arabia, you need to search and know more. That once the month ends, you need to be paid. So 8 months without pay, the dependents are suffering, and somebody feels like you are comfortable. No. I'm going to share the number of this boss. I'm going to share the number of Roshamark. I'm going to specify who is Maggie. When you approach Maggie, unamapproach na hiyo kiburi yake. Unamapproach na hiyo kiburi yake kuwa she's not the first broker mwenye amepeleka watu Saudi Arabia also, because the way her response to this lady is demeaning. We need to understand why they are sending our ladies to become slaves. They work without pay. That is our problem. Somebody working without pay for 8 months. So I'm going to share the number of the boss. We ask him, like, we just remind him that this is also a human being and she deserves better. Because anaenda kumaliza contract, hao watu wanakuanga hivyo. So unaona hiyo ni pesa mingi accumulate for 8 months. This is the reason why most of our ladies wanauawa towards the end of the contract. Mtu anajua uko na pesa zake mingi na hana za kukulipa. Hizi cases zimejaa sana because hao watu hawaaminiki. Usiamini mtu mwenye unamfanyia kazi. You also sweat. You sweat to get that money. So usiamini mtu ati amesema atakulipa after 2 months, after 3 months. Ukiona ikienda sana iende 2 na ukue mkali. Usiogope because it's your right. You need to be paid. We are going to take a step for this employer if they are not going to pay this lady. We know laws very well. We know the laws of Saudi Arabia very well. A maid is supposed to be paid. You can't make somebody to do modern day slavery. They work without pay and unawahesabia chakula. No. We are not going to accept this one, guys. If you happen to see this video, make it viral. We need our ladies to get justice. And I'm going to share the number of these people all concerned on my Facebook page, theluckymumdebranyachoka. Go there, get the numbers. I'll also share them on my YouTube channel. I will pin them in the comment section. We want this lady to get paid. Asaidie watu wake. So anamaliza contract at the end of this month. It's just a few days to finish her contract. Maybe she's not going to be paid. Who knows? We need to stand with our sister and she needs to be paid. I want to tell her employer like this is somebody's mother and she deserves better. You can't overwork somebody without pay. It's unacceptable.